Hey, what's going on, everybody? Excuse the hood, but it's a little bit chilly, as you can see. 'Tis winter in Newfoundland. Yeah, that's right. I'm from Newfoundland. Jamie's from Newfoundland, a place in Canada. If you look at the map, I'm right on the far right. We got a bit of an accent, some kind of Irish accent or something, people telling me. I don't hear my accent, do you? I don't hear it. Anyway, I'm out for a winter walk. Hello? Is there a way I can turn? There we go. Out for a walk with the dog. Walking along trail. This is actually a road where I know pretty well. This is a road where when I was in the military, we take and do some driver training. Doesn't that sound nice? The water sounds nice. It's funny, some people can fall asleep to that sound. Other people probably piss their bed. Yeah. What do you think, Ezra? You enjoying the walk? Yes, buddy. Yeah. But yeah, this is a spot I like to come. I don't really call it a safe place anymore, like a safe zone, like it says. It used to be, but I don't find it a safe zone anymore. It's not that I'm scared or anything up here. It's just that, well, there's always people up here. Not right now, there's not, but there's usually people up here, right? And so, for me, a safe spot is somewhere I can go where I can be alone and chill out. Just me and the dog, right? And, you know, walking trails, that's not really a safe zone because, well, people are walking on them, right? But anyway, yeah, look around. It's a nice spot, though. I didn't really want to go out today. I'm having one of them days, you know, where you don't want to go outside. I got up this morning. I don't feel upset or anything like that. Nothing is wrong. I just didn't feel like going out. I felt like chilling out. But when you got a dog, you know, my dog, let's look at her again. I love my dog. You know, my dog really, when I don't go outside, my dog just gives me that look and whines a little bit, you know, like, can't believe we're not going outside, Jamie. You know, it's pretty nice out. Look around, Jamie. It's pretty nice out. Why aren't we going outside? And I swear to God, it's like I can hear the dog talking to me. Right? But it's mostly the look. The dog gives that look. And anyway, it's not a bad thing. It gets me outside, right? I wanted to sit on the couch and watch some Netflix, but my dog got me outside walking. So, man's best friend, right? I think it's probably, my dog's probably my second favorite PTSD buddy. My favorites are my family, my kids, man, everything. My kids have taught me more than they think they know, or they've taught me more than they realize. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. You know, I used to always deal with social anxiety. Still do a little bit. But my kids, man, my youngest, Cody. I remember Cody came up to me one time and said, you know, Dad, I don't care what people think of me. Why do you care? You know, and you hear that from other people, and oh, geez, I almost tripped up then. That would have been great. Hey, just talking away on my phone, go flying. Hey. But what I'm saying is, you hear that from other people that you should just, you know, not let it bother you. And it's, you know, it's easy for them to say, but for me, when I heard my own son say it, I don't know, it was like something cracked, right? And so one day I remember I went into the mall, and I was walking around the mall, and it was through the food court. Food court was packed, right? And usually that's a fucking trigger for me, man. A big crowd of people just like that. Oh. But I remember walking through the courtroom, or through the food court and everything, and when our shopping was all done, I went back to the car, and my wife asked me, you know, who at the food court stuck out to you? Do you remember? And I couldn't think of anybody. Nobody really stuck out. And she goes, well, if nobody stuck out to you, Mr. See Everything, why do you think you stick out? Why do you think people are looking at you, you know? And that was it for me, you know? That was kind of like, well, you know, you're right. Like, maybe nobody really gives a shit about me. Like, I used to always think when I walk into a crowd, people are looking at me, people are judging me, and stuff like that. But, you know, I don't really notice too many people. I mean, if I'm sitting in a room or something, I usually notice the exits and things like that, right? But I might pay attention to someone who looks like a big person or a threat, but you know, I don't really pay no attention to anybody. I kind of stick to myself, keep to myself. So I kind of, maybe that's what most people do. So ever since I had that kind of brain process and thoughts, you know, my social anxiety hasn't been so bad. Right? But it sure did help too that I've been a public speaker and got on a stage. Right? That was the first time I got on a stage and spoke. It was one of the scariest moments of my life, man. Like, I've been in the military for 20-odd years. I've taught lectures and things like that, you know, drill lessons, weapons lectures, things like that, to lots of people. But it's another thing to get on stage in front of a group of people and not only just talk about you, but talk about your symptoms, your PTSD symptoms, you know. I spent so many years hiding them, so to get on stage and just admit to them all in front of people, you know, it was the hardest thing I've ever did. But when I got through it for the first time and the speech was over and I got off stage, and it was funny, after all the speech was done, nobody had any questions, but when I got off stage and it was over, I got surrounded by people who wanted to talk and, you know, about PTSD. So the connection I get with people after I speak, it means it all. That's everything, right? That's the reason why I get on stage. I'm still, to this day, I get nervous right before I get on stage. Once I'm on stage, I'm fine. I love it, right? I actually get a high off it, man. Because when I talk, people always laugh. So I share my story, but I try to make it funny. I just find a lot of times we get really, you know, like on PTSD buddies, for the most part, it's bad posts. It's people who are triggered or are dealing with shit in their lives, right? And every now and then I like to throw in, you know, I don't want to say a joke, but humor. I add humor to it. I can laugh at myself. I know that. And my kids laugh at me. Sorry. There's some vehicles down there. Now I'm like, who the fuck is that down there? All your spider senses are going off now because there's like somebody's getting closer. Who's that? Who's that? My dog is having a blast. There she goes. Look, they're gone in the woods, running. Here she goes. Can you see her? She's down there somewhere. Don't jump on me. Yes, I know. I'm excited too. Ah! Hey, get. Yeah, my dog is excited, right? Get out of here. Don't be chewing on my arm. Ah, get out of here. Get out of here, you silly dog. Go burn off some energy. You know, I swear that animal can tell when I'm upset. That animal knows when I'm sad or feeling blue. And it'll come and almost sit on me. 150-pound dog come sit on my lap. Oh, hey, Peggy. One of the bravest things you can do. You're an awesome speak. Thanks a lot, Peggy. That means a lot because I know. Oh, I got tongue tied there. Looking at the dog. I know who you are, Peggy, and you're a good friend of mine. And I know the work you've done with PTSD and everything. So your words mean a lot. Don't start again, you crazy dog. I love that dog. Still a lot of ice on the road though, man. Yeah. But that's, I don't want to say that's, there's like, I still believe there's no cure for PTSD. But I find one of the biggest things that people deal with is social anxiety. You know, getting out into the public again. I wish I could tell you there was an easier way. And the only way there is, man, is to baby steps. Baby steps back into the public. You know, don't go alone. Take somebody you are comfortable with, right? A good friend or spouse, whatever. And go to a public place. You don't have to be there long. But the second time you go, you got to go there longer than the first. I know it sucks, right? But I can promise you it will get easier. Each time you go, it'll get easier. I used to be 2006, 2007. I was in my basement, hid away. You guys know this story. Most of you do anyway. I hid in my basement for weeks, man. I couldn't go outside. Couldn't even go outside to get food. And look at me, I like to eat. I couldn't even go outside to get food. Right? Hid in my basement. Scared of the world. Couldn't interact with anybody. Now I get on stage. Now I do live videos. Right? I'm living proof. Right? I'm not saying I beat it. No way. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying I'm a lot better. I'm a lot better than that guy who hid in the basement. And I'm going to get even better. Every day. Every day will be a struggle, but every day you will get better. I promise. You just can't stop. There's going to be days, everybody, that you're going to feel like you just can't go on. I felt like that. I tried to kill myself before. But you don't get rid of the pain by killing yourself. It seems like an easy way. Sometimes it feels like the world would be better off without you. That's what I was feeling. I thought my family was better off without me. And now I know no one's going to love my family more than me. And if you kill yourself, you might be released from the pain. But you leave it there for somebody else to pick up and hold and carry. And they'll carry that forever. Until they can't carry it no more. I can't imagine leaving that pain behind for my kids and my family. So, like I said, every day is a struggle. There are days I feel like I can't even get out of bed. But the thought that I hold on to is the thought that, you know what, this is a feeling that I'm having now, but this feeling is not going to last. This feeling will go away. You got to hold on to that feeling. It's hard to grip sometimes, but better days will come. You know it. You've had better days. The monkey on her back will go away. It doesn't always stay. And besides that, you got to keep trying. I fucking need you. Yeah, you, the person watching this video. You, the person watching this video right now, a member of PTSD Buddies, I need you as a friend. I need you as a buddy. So you can't quit. Can't quit on none of us. We're family. PTSD Buddies, yeah, we're a group, we're an organization, but we're a family. All right? And we stick together. I guess that's all I got to say. I'm almost at the end of my walk. Thanks for going for a walk with me. I promise we're going to go for another one again soon. This is PTSD Buddy Jamie. Out.